Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today we're going to deal with some differential calculus, specifically integration. With that in mind, let's dive straight in. So they've said to us here, determine the following definite integral. And again, we can see that this is a definite integral because we've got some numbers associated with our integral sign there. Right, so let's dive straight into this one. So in our first step, we're going to apply the integral. Okay, so I'm going to open up some square brackets. And I'm going to go step by step here to each of these terms of the expression that they've provided to us. Now remember, when you find the integral, you're finding the antiderivative of that expression. Okay, so we're applying differentiation in reverse. Right, so using our exponent rule, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our variable. Okay, so we're looking at this one over here. We start off with a variable. We add 1 to it, which is going to take us to 4. And then we need to do something here so that it results in 1 when we multiply the 4 by whatever that term is. Now, for me, that's going to be 1 over 4. So when I times the 4 by 1 over 4, it's going to leave me with 1. Now, I want you to test yourself as you go along. If I differentiate this with respect to x, what would happen? Well, using my exponent law, the 4 times the 1 over 4 gives me 1, and I would then subtract 1 from the 4, which would give me the 3. So you can see you're on the right track. Right, moving on to the 2x squared. There we're going to have the x that's going to move up to 3 to cubed. And what do we need to multiply by in order to keep the 2 there? That's going to be 2 over 3. Right, and then the 3 is nice and easy. We're just bringing in x. And we need to remember that this is a definite integral. So we need to now plug in the 1 and the 3. Right, moving on to the next step. Let's start off by bringing in our 3. So that's the upper limit. Plus 2 over 3. So that's going to be 3 cubed minus 3 times 3. Perfect. Right, and then from that, we need to subtract the exact same thing. But in this case, it's going to be 1. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing. It's going to be 1 over 4 times 1 to the 4 plus 2 over 3, 1 to the 3 minus 3 times 1. And that we close the brackets. Right, we plug that into our calculator and we find that the first bracket equals 117 over 4. Okay, and we see the second bracket is equal to minus 25 over 12. Now it's very important for us to remember that this becomes positive. So it's going to be 117 over 4 plus 25 over 12. And the answer to this particular question is going to be 94 over 3. And that gives you the answer to that particular question. Remember, what are you trying to solve when you do derivatives or when you do integrals? You're looking for the area under the curve. All right, so this is a cubic function. And you'll find that you've now calculated the total area under the curve from x equals 1 to x equals 3. We really hope that helped you out. Remember to check our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, send us the question. We'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until the next time, stay epic.